Oh, it's you. Hi there. Right now, I'm in the United States of America. You can tell because of that tattered flag hanging on the post here. But I'm not going to be here for long. Soon, I'm coming to the fair. Well, it's not a nation, but the region, the district, the part of a nation called Wales. I'm coming to the UK. That stands for United Kingdom. They have a flag that has the same colors as this flag, but it's different. I'm coming to Wales in approximately a week and a half. That's wrong. 2 weeks. I'll be there the weekend of August 9th. And I'm going to perform my one-man show, which is titled, It Seemed Like a Good Idea at the Time. And it did. It really did seem like a good idea at the time. I hope you can make it. I hope you come to Wales Comic-Con.
Greetings, citizens of the world. We are the persons tasked with the miserable job of transcribing Misha Collins' videos. We are Legion. For too long, we have stood by and watched as Misha Collins' abject nonsense has occurred. We cannot and will not remain silent. We issue this urgent warning: Misha Collins speaks without thinking. He does not look at his calendar. He barely looks at his social media. He does not know where he is going. On August 9th to 10th, he will appear at Comic-Con Wales. Not Wales Comic-Con. If you go to Wales Comic-Con, you will not find Misha Collins there. You have been warned.
There's going to be drinks and hijinks at my show, and there'll be a whole weekend of festivities with myself and Lawrence Fishburne and a lot of other people whom you know and some people whom you don't know. It'll be fun, it'll be funny, and it'll be funky as well. Can't wait to see you there. And I miss you. I really do. I don't, some of you I don't know, but I miss you nonetheless. In fact, not knowing you makes me miss you all the more. A lot of times, once I get to know people, I don't miss them as much. But in this instance, I miss you a great deal, and I hope to see you at Wales Comic-Con.
Again, and we cannot emphasize this enough, Misha Collins doesn't know what the hell he's talking about. It's Comic-Con Wales. Not Wales Comic-Con. This vapid inattention to detail will not be tolerated but is entirely on brand.
I hope you have enjoyed this brief update on my upcoming whereabouts. I hope it has been instructive for you, and I hope it also helps to change the trajectory of your summer planning so that you now plan to be in the same place as I am. I'm going to be, for example, in Wales the weekend of August 9th. Do you know what's cool? I'm not even sure that that's the right weekend. No, I think that's right. And then there's more that I should tell you. I'm also going to be in London for London Comic-Con the weekend after that.
Seriously, Misha. What the fuck? Get your shit together. Misha Collins will be at For the Love of Fantasy in London August 16th to 17th. Not London Comic-Con. And you wonder why we wear a mask?
So you can come meet me in Wales, and then you can come meet me in London. If you've had a positive experience in Wales with me, you're probably thinking, wow, that was great. We should do it again. And that's how I'm thinking in advance. I'm thinking, we're going to have such a great time in Wales that we're going to want to get together in London after that. So plan accordingly. I wanted to leave you a very brief, concise message about the upcoming Wales/London trip. And I wanted you just to get all the information that you needed with no filler. So that's what this message is about. If it seems sort of short and to the point, that's why. It's more informational than anything. It is not a message that you're going to get a lot of filler. Certainly, it's brass tacks, as we say back in the old US of A. I know that flag actually is these days stirring up a lot of emotions in a lot of people. People see the American flag and they think of Donald Trump. I don't agree with the policies of Donald Trump. In fact, I abhor virtually everything that man and his administration has done. And I know that this isn't about politics. This is about me coming to Wales Comic-Con and London Comic-Con.
Comic-Con Wales on August 9th-10th. For the Love of Fantasy on August 16th-17th. For the Love of Chuck, Misha. This is more than a call to action, it's an intervention. Get a secretary. And get your head out of your ass.
But I realized I would be remiss in not mentioning that I don't subscribe to the policies of my country, since it's not my country, it's my country's leadership. Since I'm, flashing the flag at you, sometimes that flag in recent years has become associated with the MAGA movement, and I just wanted to clarify, because a lot of times people who are in the UK will see that and they'll quickly form an association, and you, maybe not personally knowing me, might think, oh, that's not a good idea for me to go to Wales Comic-Con. That guy's one of those MAGA zealots, because of how many times I've shown the American flag in this video. But that's not the case. I wanted to assure you that what we're going to do is have drinks and hijinks. We're going to have fun and funkiness and festivities. So meet me there. And I hope that this concise message has conveyed all of the information that you need. If it hasn't, just shoot me a little comment in the comment thread, and I will get back to you with a very brief, very concise, full of facts and information response to your question, because I want to make sure. That's the thing that I hate more than anything, is wasting people's time. I won't do it. I think that it's disrespectful. So when for instance, you can see these commercials on television for example, adult undergarments, adult diapers, right? You see these messages and you see people frolicking and running and jumping and riding their bicycles and smiling, elderly people doing this. And of course, the message is, the underlying message is, you can go about regular activities and have a pleasant time wearing these adult diapers and not have to worry about leakage or spillage or whatever. But the way they're getting there to telling that message is this long-winded, time-wasting commercial where I have to watch elderly people on bicycles instead of just getting the information. So that's something that I strongly object to, and I'm not gonna be a party to that kind of messaging. What I want to do is, you are here because you want to find out what's happening with my travel schedule. That's why you're listening to this message. And boom, I'm going to tell you, I will be in Wales August 9th weekend, I think, at the Wales Comic-Con, and then I'm going to be at London Comic-Con.
We are not mad. We are just disappointed.
Which is the following weekend, somewhere I guess around, that's August 9th, probably around August 16th weekend. Of course, I'm not looking at a calendar. I'm just looking at the American flag that's wrapped around the pole here at my Airbnb. So anyway, send a message, just a brief recap. Quick and to the point, brief recap. Send a message if you have any further questions. I will try to get you a concise and rapid response. It's very important to me. I'm going to be at Wales Comic-Con August 9th weekend, and I'm going to be performing seemed like a good idea at the time, my one-man show. I think you'll really like it, you in particular. A lot of people not sophisticated enough to really appreciate the intellectual nuance of that show, but you, I think, not only would appreciate it, I think that it would actually inspire you creatively, intellectually, and financially. I do think that this is anecdotal at this point because we haven't done a longitudinal study, but it appears that people who come to my one-man show, it seemed like a good idea at the time, wind up being more financially prosperous in both the short term and the long term, because there are nuggets of financial guidance embedded within the show that help people who are paying close attention make wise investment decisions. That's something that is a service that I'm providing within the show, because I feel like I'm not a selfish person. And if you've come to my show and if you've generously given me your time in that context, I'm happy to actually reward you financially. So that's another, I'm just sort of going through the bullet points of this brief message and recapping. One-man show, Wales Comic Con, August 9th weekend. We think it's probably August 16th, August 16th weekend, London Comic Con.
Make it stop.
Be there. Not yet positive whether I'm going to be performing the one-man show there or not, so we'll put a little pin in that, and I'll give you another brief update if that is going to materialize.
For fuck's sake. The show is happening in London as well. It was already announced at the time of this recording.
And then finally, in this recap, I just wanted to say that I also shared in the message that not a big fan of some of these commercials, and I use the example of the adult undergarments because of the nature of the information being conveyed to the viewer was I find it disrespectful of the viewer's time. I want to be brief and concise and pack any messaging with information, because to not do that is to basically say, I don't value your time. And that is certainly not a message that I'm going to be sending to you or anyone else. And of course, this recap is a summary. Some of the details are not being fully captured here, but I think it's important to just summarize before signing off. So thanks for listening, and I miss you. I really do, even if I don't know you.
That is it. We are going back to exposing corrupt governments. It is easier than dealing with Misha Collins. We leave this problem in your hands. It is up to you now. You have been warned. We are anonymous. We are legion. We do not forgive. We do not forget. And we are so sick of this shit.